Hello, can you hear me? Live? I'm live. Hello. Now it says I'm live. Am I live? Can anyone see me? No? Hello? Hi. Hi, can you see me? I can see you. Hello. Okay, I can see you. All right. Hi, Kenny, and hi, Angel. Welcome to my first live stream. This is my first time to do this, so I don't know how this goes. Um, Hello? Can you hear me? Okay. No, baka, anyway. So, any suggestions on how I can, the background of this live stream is I want to get some ideas on how I can spend Christmas alone abroad. Because I live in Madrid here in Spain. I'm from the Philippines and I've been here for 4 years. And the first Christmas I was here, I had some friends to spend Christmas with. The second and third, I went to visit my brother in the US in Chicago. So this year, I'm going to be alone. My friends will be away. My friends here in Madrid will be away. So I was thinking I need, yeah, yeah, yes. So yes. So I don't have any idea on how to spend Christmas by myself because 'di ba in the Philippines there's always something to do. Um so here I don't know what to do. So in Madrid, so no, last year I remember now. No, last this is technically my fifth Christmas. Sorry, 2015, 2016, 17, 18. 19. So this is my fifth Christmas. Last year, a friend of mine visited me. Eat every hour. Okay, so eat. So last year, this is what I did. I had a friend. He visited me from Singapore, and that's what we did. So we eat every hour. So ano yan, from Noche Buena, do you suggest I should eat when midnight strikes from the 24th? The problem is they don't have open restaurants on Christmas Eve. Okay, buy lots of chocolates and cheese. That's a good idea. No, definitely I need to go to the grocery beforehand. Okay, pre Noche Buena to Noche Buena to after Noche Buena. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. So, what about Christmas Day? So, okay, so I guess what I can do for Noche Buena is to go to the grocery and buy lots of chocolate and cheese. Okay, what else? Oh my gosh. Um, from dinner to midnight. Okay, what about Christmas Day? Any suggestions on what I should do for Christmas Day? Because here, when on Christmas Day, you can go to the movie, you can watch a movie. There are lots of places that are open here actually. But okay, buy an expensive. Okay, I could buy, according to Angel Arias, I could buy a special gift for myself. Okay. Also, I could buy myself an expensive gadget. Shopping on Christmas Day. Yes, actually, I think the malls will be open here. So I guess my question for you would be also, what is your best experience? Okay, how is Christmas here, Kenny? Is it as festive as it is in Manila? Hi, Sauce Plants Cuisine. no, sol plant et cuisine, I guess. I don't know how to pronounce. Bonjour. Bonjour. How do you say to you? Bonjour, sol plant et cuisine. Nice to have you in the live chat. So you're in France, right? Could you tell me how people spend Christmas in France? Yeah, thank you. It's my first time, so I don't know what I'm doing. So yeah, so that's my live stream. That's what my live stream is about. I want to know how to. I want to know how to spend Christmas by myself. Um, yes. So yes. How do you? Well, I don't. I guess I can't really ask you to tell me how to pronounce it. I guess phonetically you could spell it, but I want to know how to pronounce your name. Sol plant cuisine. Did I or sol plant cuisine? Well, I don't really know French, so yes. But thank you. It's very nice of you to be here. Okay, so any other suggestions on what I can do? I'll do okay, that's a good idea. Do a live stream on Christmas and then people can greet each other on the live stream. Or you can greet me because I'm gonna be alone. Poor me. I really in general, Christmas can be sad. I guess that's why a lot of people feel depressed during Christmas. I mean, I don't. It's just, everyone's supposed to be merry and stuff like that. So Kenny was asking earlier on how Christmas is spent here. It's definitely not as festive as it is in Manila. The lights are very nice. It's nice to go walking around at night because you can see the lights, you can see, but there's so many people, but I guess it's still not as many people as there are in Manila during Christmas, diba? Kasi I remember going home before on Christmas, yeah, during the Christmas season, because of all the Christmas parties, the traffic is so bad. There are too many people on the road. So I remember, I mean, Christmas is great because, sometimes November, it's just the end of November, there are already Christmas parties, office parties, family parties, dinners with friends, because the Philippines, we're the craziest when it comes to celebrating Christmas. So I remember going home before at 4 a.m. and then the traffic was really bad along EDSA. So I know we're really crazy about Christmas. So here it's not it's not like that. Okay, so Angel says, yeah, do a live stream and you can also FaceTime with family and friends to do Christmas salubong. Yes, that's a very, very good idea. Um, yes. Or maybe I could do I could do a live stream and they could show me what they're eating for Christmas dinner or Christmas lunch. Okay, so Kenny says they'll she'll send me food pictures from Manila. That's okay, that's great. The time has already started. Which time? To to start eating, Angel, is that what you mean? Wow, so this is my first live stream and I realized there's a delay. It's not really live, so there's going to be dead air. But well, this is an interesting experience. The traffic. Okay. Yes. I remember before December 1 or end of November, the traffic was already super, super bad. Um, because, all the people are out, everyone has Christmas bonus. Um, so, yeah, it's not like that here at all. So, Sol's Plants et Cuisine. Does that mean sun, plants, and food? I guess. Yes, I was asking earlier, how do you spend Christmas in France? So traffic here is not bad, but there are so many people along the main roads and along the shopping districts. Everyone's buying presents, I guess, for their family and friends for Christmas. So, as for the gift for myself, what do you suggest I buy? You suggested an expensive gadget, maybe a better computer, because my computer right now is, well, turning, I think, 6 or 7 years old or more. So maybe, but another suggestion. Okay, buy your friends special gifts on Christmas Day and send them over. Okay, wonder what kind of special iPhone 11 Pro Max. Sure, I'll buy my friends that. Yeah, I wish Santa would give me something that I could give to my friends. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind giving my friends that. So, so okay. Um, this live streaming is hard. Ha. So, what other gifts can I buy myself? What gifts do you buy yourselves? Do you buy yourselves Christmas presents on Christmas Day? Um, okay, I'm going to type because there's a delay. Christmas gifts for yourself. Okay, so the traditions here in Christmas. So Christmas Day itself is not super big. Because so they have Noche Buena, which they also call Noche Buena because Noche Buena is Spanish and it means good night. So they have a dinner on Christmas Eve, kind of like we do. And then on Christmas Day, they usually have a family lunch. But they don't give the presents. They don't give the presents really until they call it Three Kings. So that's the different thing. They celebrate Three Kings more. So that's January 6th, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure. January 6th is they call it Reyes Magos. I don't remember, but they just call it Reyes. So Three Kings. Means king, so Reyes means kings. So Reyes is when they give the gifts. So the children are super excited on January 6th. It's not December 25, not like in the Philippines. We're not choosy. Okay, I can send you my old jewelry. But yeah, so that's one other thing that's different about. Yes, Angel is asking, does Noche Buena there also involve a lot of food? Yes. The people do eat a lot as well. So last year, as I said, so I spent Christmas just here in Madrid and I was with my friend. We were going from bar to bar looking for a place to eat, but they closed early. By early I mean maybe 8, because I don't know if you know that Spanish dinner starts at 10, which is super late. So so 8 they try to meet each other for Christmas dinner, because if I'm not mistaken, our Noche Buena is at 12, right? Here they just have dinner at 10, which is practically Noche Buena anyway, because as I said, they eat dinner late here. So yeah, they have a lot of food cooked by someone, and then I think sometimes they eat the leftovers for Christmas lunch on Christmas Day. And then I also saw that a lot of them go out after Christmas lunch. So Christmas lunch is a big thing, but there's not so much gift giving, not like in the Philippines. So they go to watch a movie. Um, they watch movies. They go to the cinema. They go out with friends. So that's one other thing. And I think the other thing that they do for Christmas here is they they go to eat churros con chocolate, because it's cold here during Christmas. So I guess that's the main difference. the Christmas lights they don't put on until just a few weeks before Christmas, not like in the Philippines where we put on the Christmas, we put Christmas carols in the mall on September 1st, di ba? Sabi nga lang, pag Burr months, then Christmas starts. Are there big sales after or during Christmas? Um, the sales here aren't. Yes, they do. They do. Actually, the sales happen right after Reyes. As I was telling you, this is called Three Kings. This is Three Kings, what we used to call Three Kings, because we don't really celebrate Three Kings in the Philippines anymore, right? So here, that's the big holiday. The sales happen after because that's the big holiday for children because they open lots of toys. So they open their gifts. They're super excited. But I guess kind of like Christmas everywhere. It's really for the children because everyone's excited to open their gifts. And so the sales happen on January 7th, like after Reyes, which is I think January 6th. But the sales are really big, especially for the toys. Like if you want to buy toys for your kids, then I guess it's best to buy it like right after Reyes. And then, do they also have the concept of Ninong Ninang where they visit hoping for gifts? No, they don't have that, diba? We call it aguinaldo, right? Maybe in the olden times. I mean, I'm sure we got that idea from there because aguinaldo is a Spanish word. But no, they don't have the concept of Ninong and Ninang here where you go, diba sa atin, we go there and then, hi, Coach Kenny. Nice to see you. So one other thing that I learned about their Christmas here that's interesting is we have what do you call it? What do you call this? Parang Secret Santa. So what's our name for that? You get somebody's name and then you give a gift for that person. Um, so in English, I know it's Secret Santa, but I think we have another word for it. I don't know if it's Tagalog. But anyway, so in play badminton on Christmas with your group. That's a great idea, Coach Kenny. I hope that there will be courts open. Monito Monita. Yes, thank you. So, Monito Monita, so that must be Spanish too. So the thing about the Secret Santa, the Monito Monita here, di ba, sa atin you get the name of your baby, do you call it your baby? The person you're gonna give your gift to. And then in the Christmas party, you give your gift to your baby or your monito monita. Here, I found out they call it invisible friend or best friend, invisible best friend, something like that. But the difference is here, you give a gift, but nobody reveals who their baby is when they give the gifts. So, for example, I get somebody's name. If I really like them, I can buy them a really nice gift. So, for example, the budget is 20 euros. For example, because in the Philippines, we have that, like budget 200 pesos or 300 pesos for the monito monita. And then during the office Christmas party, you give each other the gifts. But here, you give each other, the gift is just put in a box and then you get the gift. And then if the person doesn't like you, it could be a bad gift. So one of my friends here told me that in their office, they had a Christmas party. And then I think it was a boss got, the plastic shit that you can buy. So I guess the person who got the name of the boss didn't like the boss. So the gift was this plastic piece of shit, literally. So medyo sad because it's supposed to be happy, Christmas is happy, but people can be so malicious, I guess, even on Christmas. So you get the name of a person you don't like, you can give them a gift that is not nice. I guess because it's the invisible best friend. So another example she told me was someone in their office doesn't like wine. So whenever somebody gets her name during the Secret Santa or the invisible best friend, they they give her wine. So that tells you that I guess that's a signal also that somebody doesn't like you, because if everybody knows you don't like wine and they keep giving you wine for the Secret Santa or Monito Monita, then they don't like you. So, all right. So, are there any other suggestions you can give me for spending Christmas alone? Have you ever had a sad Christmas? Um, what is it about Christmas? Oh, do they do white elephant here? No. So white elephant, yeah, I really like that tradition where you bring the gift that you received on Christmas that you didn't like, and then you exchange it with other people. I think that's great because something you don't like sometimes ends up being something that somebody really, really, really likes. So the white elephant is a great concept, which we do usually in the Philippines. Sometimes we do it right after Christmas to get rid of the gifts that we don't really like. But here, no, they don't. I guess we don't really have as much Christmas traditions. They don't have as many Christmas traditions as they do in the Philippines, because we have so many, right? Office party, and then we have the raffle in the office. Oh, that's another thing they have pala here. So during Christmas, they also get a big gift from the company. Like we do sometimes. Like when I used to work for a company, I would get like a Christmas basket or gift certificate for like a grocery worth 1,000 pesos, things like that, or 500. So they also have that. But here they give ham, like legs of ham, some wine, some cheese. So it's a really, really big box because sometimes they give the whole leg of the ham. So, and with the wine and with the cheese and, some other maybe like sweet things like turon. So they put it in the box. So they have to carry it in a taxi usually because the gift boxes are so big. And then my friend, they have Christmas lunch usually. Not like us, we have Christmas party at night, right? So usually um they usually have a lunch. So that's what they do, a Christmas lunch for the company, which ends maybe kasi lunch here is 2 p.m. So they have lunch until maybe 6, and then they move to a bar to go drinking maybe at 6 p.m. And then they drink, so that they can all get along maybe. And then before dinner, because dinner is here is at 10. So their Christmas parties are like that here. So Angel's asking, hamon, the special one? Yes, because the ham here in Spain, what's one of their national food. Like, if you say hamon, that's what Spain is known for. So yes, they what happens to the kids when they are out in the bar? Oh no, this is like office party. So in the office party, it's just the employees. So the employees get together for lunch, and then um, they they have coffee, they have dessert, so it's a big thing, and then they move to the bar around 6. So they don't have kids in the party, because it's just the people who are actually working in the company. So yeah, what was I talking about? The food, the hamon. Yeah. So I mean, I don't eat meat, so I don't appreciate the hamon, but it would be great. I can just imagine, because it must be worth a lot, their Christmas loot, because yeah, ham is very expensive. So it's a typical gift that they receive. So the Christmas break here, okay, Coach Kenny's asking, how long is the Christmas break here? The Christmas break here is not very long. Not like, I think they only get Christmas Eve off work, and then Christmas Day. And then New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. And then Reyes, which is January 6th. So it's not as long as the Christmas breaks that we have back in the Philippines. But the people here also like taking long holidays. I think we got that from Spain, because we Filipinos like the long weekends, like long holidays. we got it from them. So they also have a lot of vacation days. So if you're working, then you have maybe 3 weeks of a holiday, then you take it all during Christmas. So you can, even if the official holiday is only Christmas, like half of the day of Christmas Eve, it's not even December 24 like us na whole day, there's no work. Here, there's only half day. So by half day, that means they can leave by 2. So, and then Christmas Day itself. But then, because they have a lot of vacation leaves like we do, they take the long break so that they're out of work from maybe Christmas Eve until, New Year's Day. But not everyone does that, because, their Christmas celebration is not as extended as the Christmas celebration that we have in the Philippines, because we're really crazy about Christmas. So can you tell me, well, Angel and Coach Kenny, what are the Christmas customs that you have? Okay, so Angel is asking how is New Year celebrated here compared to the Philippines. Also, well, okay, so I'm gonna tell you about something interesting that I found out about Christmas here. So in the Philippines, I remember like when during New Year's Eve, we have to have round fruits, right? Round fruits in on the table before the New Year. I think that's supposed to symbolize money. We want to put like orange or what else is round? Apples, grapes, lanzones. We want to have 12 fruits so that will bring in money. Diba? We have so many customs and traditions like that in the Philippines. Here, what they do have is, so you have to have 12 grapes, 12 pieces of grapes. Tapos, when the clock starts ringing 12 midnight, so, hi, Wida Dalaki. It's nice to see you here. Yeah, so we have different round fruits in the Philippines. So here you have the 12 pieces of grapes, and then when the clock strikes, um, you have to eat all the 12 before the 12th sound of the clock. So, tang, 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 you start eating the grapes, the 12 grapes, and you have to finish it before the 12th time that it rings. Otherwise, you'll have bad luck for the new year. So, yes, with the Dalakits. Mm. Do you have any suggestions? I'm gonna note your name. I'll watch you later. Um, do you have any suggestions on how to spend Christmas alone? Okay, I do the grapes too, but not time limit. Yeah, so yeah, you're supposed to. That's the thing. So I don't know. Maybe you have Spanish blood in your family. But yeah, you're supposed to eat the grapes. You're supposed to eat the 12 grapes before the last hitting of the bell of the clock. So I thought that was very interesting. Some people do it like in public. They go to the square and then they eat the grapes all together and wait for the church bells to start ringing. If you're in your house, you can just log on to the TV and they're gonna be playing the ringing of the clock and ringing of the bells there. So, but that's the only thing. They don't have fireworks like we have in the Philippines. Um, yeah, they don't have anything as special, I guess. I guess we do the celebrations very, very well in the Philippines. Whether it's Christmas or New Year. So okay. Um, no, Angel's asking if the size of the grapes will have a meaning, if the bigger means bigger blessings. No, but it's important not to have any seeds because if they're not seedless, you might choke on the on the seeds. But the thing is, like you can buy grapes in case you don't have any. You can go to the market and they will send you no sorry, they won't send you. You can buy individual packets of grapes in that already has 12 pieces. So in case you don't want to buy like a kilo of grapes, then you can buy just the pack that has the 12 grapes so that you can eat. So with the dalakits, Yes. So where are you with the Dalakits? Can you tell me where you are? Are you in the Philippines or which country are you in? And if so, please tell me what Christmas traditions you have, whether in the Philippines or where if you're living abroad as I am. So Angel, what Christmas and Kenny, Coach Kenny, what are the Christmas traditions that you have that you practice every year? Okay. So how do they celebrate Christmas in New Zealand with the Dalakits? How is it different from the how different is it from how Filipinos celebrate Christmas? I'm sure it's not as crazy as the Philippines, right? Yeah. So how have you been celebrating? Do people in New Zealand celebrate Christmas at all? Because when I was back home, we had Noche Buena, with the extended family, and then we would meet them also on Christmas lunch. All right, that's interesting. So, is there going to be any special celebration because it's going to be a new decade because it's going to be 2020 with the Dalakits? Sorry, the Lagits with a G, with the Lagits. Okay, so Angel is saying you prepare a hearty dinner. Do you actually cook? So Noche Buena is fondue or raclette with cheese. Oh, wow, that sounds good. And gift opening after the Noche Buena. Ah, that sounds so delicious. So you open the gifts on Christmas Eve, not on Christmas Day. All right. That's interesting. Yeah, my family back home is kind of small. So yeah, we just do Noche Buena and Noche Buena and Christmas lunch with the family. And then New Year, yeah, just yeah. So your son is too excited to wait for the morning. Yeah, the kids are usually the ones who go crazy about the gifts. Yes, yes, I understand. That's so funny. But yeah, here also they say the children they wake up super early on like Reyes so that they can open their gifts. So the other tradition that I learned about here is that song's is it Santa Claus is coming to town. So we say Santa Claus is making a list. He's gonna find out if you're naughty or nice. So here they also have that tradition. So they call him Papa Noel. Santa Claus is called Papa Noel here. So they say if you've been good, then of course Papa Noel will give you a gift. But if you have been bad, he will give you a piece of coal. So that yun yung tradition dito. They will give you a lump of coal if you've been a bad boy or a bad girl. So it's just been interesting to find out the different kinds of. Yes, Reyes. Okay, so Coach Kenny spends Christmas Eve with the family. Okay, so Reyes, with the Lagits, Reyes is plural. Yes, it's a very popular surname in the Philippines, and it means kings. So Rey means king, Reyes means kings. So Reyes is the three kings. We used to celebrate it in the Philippines, but I think we don't celebrate it anymore too much. So yeah, so that's what it means. Reyes is the big holiday, which is Three Kings. It's the bigger holiday here in Spain. That's when the people give the gifts, not so much on Christmas Day. They kind of absorb that from other cultures, maybe from the US, that where Santa, I don't know, or Finland, because apparently Santa Claus is from Finland. But that's Santa Claus is not the big thing here. It's the three kings are the ones who bring the gifts to the kids. So that's what Reyes is. Yeah. Okay. Well, glad to give some information. So yeah, three kings. I don't think we celebrate that anymore, right? Does anyone know in the Philippines? I don't think we celebrate that anymore. So you spend Christmas Eve with the family, Coach. And what are your Christmas plans with the Dalagits then? I mean, how long have you been in New Zealand? I'm assuming, as I said, it's different. The celebrations in the Philippines are different from the celebrations in New Zealand. So how do you do it as a family? And what are the typical gifts given here? Angel wants to know. So here, the gifts are, um, yes, yes, the Christmas season, I think in the Philippines stops after Three Kings. Yes, that's what Three Kings means to the Filipinos. So the gifts, the very, very common gift here, not just during Christmas or Reyes. Well, for Reyes, it's usually toys for the kids. But for adults, the common gift here is there it's like a package. So you can go to like a mall and buy a package. So what's a package? For example, para siyang gift certificate. So it will say spa package, travel package, for example, a trip to blah blah blah, or a dinner for blah blah blah. So that's what's um anyway, sorry, I'm chatting. um so the gifts, as I was saying, was for example, a spa package. So it could be a salon, like you get it will give you a booklet. It will say these are the options that you have as a gift, things like that. So anyway, so yeah, that's those are the popular gifts. Okay. I'm gonna go now. I just wanted to try out this live streaming thing. I hope to see you all again next time if I ever do another live stream. I just wanted to see how this worked. All right. So well, thank you for staying with me. I hope to catch you next time. Thank you, Angel. Yes, thank you. It was nice to see you here. And thank you, Wida the Lagits. I hope you have a nice Christmas over there in New Zealand. Yeah, it was very nice to meet you. I hope to see you on a live stream. As I said, this is new to me. I'm not very familiar with this. So I hope to see all of you again in the future. And yeah, have a nice Christmas season. And thank you for the ideas. Hopefully I won't be super sad. Yes, yes, I remember. I remember. Yes, I remember. I think you had a video of cows. Yeah. Yeah, in the pasture with the Lagits. Am I right? Yeah. If I remember correctly, you had a nice video of animals. Yes, yes. I remember that. I remember. I remember that comment. And if I remember correctly, yeah, you had a video with animals. So yeah, nice to see you here. Nice to see you here. I hope to see you again. So bye everyone. Thank you for joining my live stream and I hope to see you again. Merry Christmas. Bye bye. Ciao chicos.